Hello, welcome and Happy New Year to Views from My Shed. Now, I haven't done one of these for ages. I suppose I haven't really had anything to say. But I had a good Christmas, good New Year. And now I'm in the Asda car park waiting for it to open. And it's my first day back at work, 2nd of January. Now, a lot of people are obviously a bit miffed today because it's their first day back at work. Obviously, I'd much rather not be going to work, but I've always thought, almost maybe a coping mechanism, that until you retire, whether we like it or not, we're at work more than we're at home. So being at home is almost unnatural. During the day, that is. Unless you work nights, there'll always be some picky smart arse, won't there? But yeah, until you give up work, for whatever reason, then being at home is less natural than being at work. So there is, although today will be the 19,000th day that I've done exactly the same thing, there is comfort in that, because I'm going to go to work, and the routine's already started, the same as it always does. Done all the animals at home, coming to Asda to get my lunch, and then going on doing the horses. The routine's exactly the same, and when I go to work, it'll be exactly the same again. Now, there's some comfort in that. Maybe it's the way that because there's been very little variety in my working life, I don't know. But yeah, I do feel a little bit more not happy, because obviously I'd rather be at home with my family and hair fix models. So happier isn't the word, but I'm kind of looking forward to today, because I know exactly what's going to happen, what it's going to hold. I don't have to do a massive amount of thinking about it, because it's very prescribed. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. I would have thought it'd be a bit more daylight by now, but it isn't. So I'm hoping as well that going back to work will mean that sleep patterns are back to normal. I haven't been sleeping very well at all over the Christmas and New Year period. Again, don't know why. Maybe it's because I've done nothing. Maybe you sleep better when you work hard. Don't know. We'll see tonight, shall we? But yeah, I had a lovely time, lovely break. I think almost 2 weeks worth, week and 2 days, something like that. Saw all the family, saw all the friends, went to some nice places, got too many presents, really. So yeah, it's been a perfect Christmas, perfect New Year. But it's time to move on. It's time to get back to working, and as I say, until the time comes when you don't have to, this is what you do. New Year's resolutions, I haven't really got any. I suppose I'd like to do a bit more of everything, really, or a bit less of everything. I'd like to do a bit less eating, a bit more exercise, a bit less smoking, a bit more being healthy, to do more and less of things, which is fairly non-committal, but that's probably the best way to be with New Year's resolutions, isn't it? I think there's a thing in America at the moment about veganuary. That's something I'm definitely going to do, is stop making up words. I don't make up words. I hate making up words. Words don't exist unless they're in the dictionary, as far as I'm concerned. But it really, really gets on my nerves when people make up words that aren't there. There's enough out there. It's like when people say you don't need to swear, because there's enough words out there without having to. You can express yourself without having to swear. Well, if that is the case, well, then you can express yourself without having to make up words. So that would be something I would like to do, and I have in the past. Sort of, if people have sent me texts in text speak, I've refused to reply. Speak English or don't. But then there you go, some dick will probably say you're being racist now saying speak English. So I think probably what I'm going to do this year is try not to get pissed off at the way the world's turning. Maybe sort of go a little bit more into my own little world, because it's a nice world. Take people with me as well if they want to come along, but yeah, I think probably I'd like to try and get healthier, because I'll be 45. Well, there's a woman just walked past now, and she's covered on one side of her body with mud. Wonder what that's all about. Anyway, best go, because Asda's just opened. So have a lovely New Year, a lovely life, lovely day at work if you're back at work.